order to correctly translate the information. And the other part of the question was about what, Brother Rich?
Africa.
Oh, being the motherland?
Yeah, was it known as the motherland in pre-Adamite times, or is this just a
That's
new
look,
kind of?
calling Africa the motherland is some black nationalist recovery information to bring us out of the slumber on both sides of the water. People think that because I say we not from Africa, I got a problem with Africa and Africans. But that's not the case. I'm telling everybody that just like we rising up and we went over them brothers,
Yeah.
you got guys like Ibrahim, right? And Julius down in South America, Julius, I forgot his name, Malumbe. But you got them all over Africa. You see, they just formed that coup in the Republic of the Congo. The coup they call American soldiers participating in the coup with 50 clowns. Because there had to be some clowns to think that at this time it would be a good idea to try to overthrow one of those kings over there when they doing the exact same thing we doing to recover what's ours over here. So I just tell the people that's African, hey, the Africans is claiming they shit back over there. We claiming our shit back over here. Why don't y'all go assist them in claiming they shit back, and you won't be begging for reparations? Because it's not going to happen, because once you get your shit back, the people who had your shit can't pay you reparations unless they get it out of your coffers.
What you mean unless they get it out of your coffers? What's that? What do you mean?
They owe us everything because everything was already ours. They hijacked what was ours and used it against us.
Okay.
They took all of the stuff that was taught to them and used it against us, and we forgot we taught it to them.
All right, I got one more question, Rod. I know that was supposed to be the last one, but I forgot. You said you don't always do this. You
I'm
had
with you, Brother Rich. We just topping it up. You
yeah.
help. Look at your hat. You help, we help.
And what these mean, the pyramids, right? Now, um, I noticed something about these arms is unlike normal Egyptian glyph, these are disconnected here, right? And I noticed that there's a similarity in the ends at the top, but this one is a little bit bigger. So that's an incongruency, but here's a similarity. So these two are the same. This one is the same, but it's different, right? So I got to find out why is the bottom of it not congruent with the side. So I have to rectify that incongruency, right, in order to use this key of life. Now, watch this. Now, I'm looking for the upright arms and these. So when I went through and I was doing my homework, I came across this post. And like I'll go through these pictures again. So remember, now you look, that's the scarab. You see the scarab? Now that came up on the post, and then I went into all of the symbolism in there, the samurai mask, the Odin mask, all that's in there. All that's in there. Um, Loki horns, Loki mask, it's all in there. You know, the mandrill face to represent the primate for the Monkey King. It's all in there because he was used to represent it as a baboon in ancient Egypt because they said that his monkey man wouldn't allow him to rule. Right? So it's all right here. And it's all right here. Right? Including the orb at the top now. the orb. So now we go to the next picture, and this was the rainbows, right? Because the rainbows represent the rays for the covenant. This is how you know that there's a covenant involved. Now this is off Jillian Brown's post. I had nothing to do with this because I haven't talked to Jillian in quite some time. And then I came across this. This right here is what I call the smoking gun. This. Now, when I started doing the investigation, wait a minute, look over here. When I started doing my investigation, I came across this symbol, and I want to try to blow it up so y'all can see some of the detail. Now, this colony, this is from New York, and remember, they call New York the Empire State, right? Now look, you see these? I'm gonna write this down, and I'm gonna show y'all what I see. So let's go over here, and the year is 1664. 1664. Now, this fort is closed right here, right? So it's the same as these, but it's upside down, right? So this 4 to me represents the bottom. Now, why would I say the bottom? Now, remember, 2 was congruent, 2 6s, right? 1 was incongruent, but the same. It's same in form, but it's different in position. So the bottom being same in form, but different in position as in relation to the size. So now, what is this? These. This is telling us the sequence of them, a sequence of 3s. So that's telling us that they're going to come together in a sequence of 3. And this is how you know that they're going to all be congruent. But what is it telling you? Right? Now, the 1, right? That's the woman. Right? Now remember, I'm telling you that this is the woman. This is the woman in this cuz look, the 6s is the man, but this the beast. Right? Flip this 6, you got 666. This the beast. Now, go back over to the now what else do I notice about this? Now, I notice this. This arm is up. This arm is up. Now, what gets my attention about their arms being up, I'm going to reveal that to you in a minute. But you got to look. Remember I showed you the break in the arms, which meant, now that tells me that it's a good possibility that it come from 2 different people. Right? Now, the only way that this don't come from 2 different people is when I do further investigation, I got to find something that indicate that this is exactly not what I think it is. So right now I got a 2-knock hit on this. Right? I got a 2-knock hit because that the 6s. Now, remember I told y'all about the bird. Now look where the bird's position is here. You see this? The bird is over this. Whatever going on, this bird is over the affair. So that whatever this bird represents governs the affair that's taking place here among the gods. Now, I know who all these is, but I don't want to get too into all that. I want to get into unlocking this riddle. Now, let's go back. Let's go to the next thing. We start doing the investigation now. This is what got my attention, right? this right here. Same symbol, only the arms. You see? The arms are down in this one. So that tell me that now I got a 3-point hit. See the arm down? So the arm up on the other one with the 3 6s telling me that in this is the rest of the key to unlocking this shit. Right? Because I done got everything now. This is the arms. This is the contract. This is the contract. This is what it's all about right here. Let's go back. If I can get this thing right. So now let's go back. Here. Now let's read what it say. It say, in 1907, Surrogates Court patriotically expunges 168-6 from the sealed image. 1686 is expunged, right? Now, I thought it was 1664. But let's go down. Let's see what else they say. Last major change came in 2015 after many buildings, including surrogates. Surrogate means substitute, people. That means substitute, right? Have been built and adorned with the city seal. What year? Why that year? To celebrate the 250th anniversary of the city's municipal government, when a mayor, alderman, and sheriff retained a semblance of power under the English crown. Bingo. Now watch this. A mayor, politician, right? An alderman, a banker, and a sheriff, the lawman. This is the ones making the agreement. They took false power, because semblance means something that looked like power, under the English crown. Thing was, the English had adopted New Amsterdam's municipal government of 1654 wholesale, basically giving the shout burgomaster and schepen English names. English names. Now, let's check this out. Now, remember the breaks and the threes? Now, this is verification that I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about right here. You see this? Now, let's go back to the aunt. The 3 breaks in the aunt. You see it? The 3 breaks. It's telling me. I'm on to it. This is it. Now, what does it say? Now, it says, pointing toward the sky over the right shoulder of the sailor is a cross staff. A cross, people. And a staff. A crook in the flail, maybe. A navigational tool used for finding latitude is used like this. Now we plumbing the depths. Because that's called the plumb. Now we plumbing the depths. We going to hell, people. This is the symbol that mysteriously disappears and reappears as we'll see shortly. Right? So the iconography tells me I know exactly what I'm looking at. Right? And that's the key. Now, this is also part of it. This is also part of it. Most of the following was the art of the North Power right here, those dudes that made the deal with the crown, they was arguing that the law be made to keep you in bondage in order to make a quota for purchasing the land, or purchasing the company, not the land, the company. Had the decree not come about, it's hard to say how much New York's run-up to power would have been affected later on. The Erie Canal stood on the shoulders of the previous booms, just as the floor boom stood on the shoulder of the beaver trade. It's showing you the three tiers. That's two. Its benefits to Manhattan were nothing short of mind-boggling. Stokes' iconography sums it up. So they're telling me that I'm seeing it all right here in the images. Sums it up from a written complaint lodged by a New Yorker complaining about the 1694 repeal of the pro-Manhattan law. Now look, 3 sixes again, but they jumbled. It's 3 sixes though, in form. They different in degree, the same in form, right? But they still got the lady trapped. This is it right here, the Bolting Act. So now we got to find out what the Bolting Act is in order to know how accurate are we getting on this. The Seal of New York City, designed in 1915, adapted from, yeah, that's it. Because look, this is the Seal of New York City, designed in 1915. But remember, they had to put them under contract, right, to make the law, to meet the quota in the industry. What industry is on Manhattan now? Because all this is taking place in Manhattan. This is Wall Street. This is Wall Street. We looking at Wall Street unraveled right in front of our face. Give me my money. This is my shit. You can't hide it from me. Check this out. The two supporters represent the unity between Native Americans and colonists. They telling you the contract right here. Right? Because remember, the Moors signed the contract with the Crown. We had a contract, Native Americans, in the 13 colonies under the Continental Congress. Right? Then check out what it say. Dexter, a sailor colonist, holds a plummet, a navigational tool. Now we plumbing the depths. You see it? That's for plumbing the depths. They telling you what's taking place. In his right hand, while over his shoulder is a cross staff. All right, now this is the, look at it. You see it? I'm not making this up. He had a cross staff, a sinister. Dexter and sinister are terms used in heraldry to refer specific locations in escutcheon bearing a coat of arms, and to the other elements of achievement. Dexter means the right from the viewpoint of the bearer of the shield. Right? So remember I told y'all I had to get King Arthur's sword from behind the shield. That's what we're doing now. So it's the sinister, right? It's the sinister that Dexter Sinister. Now remember, Dexter was the killer that killed the killers. Right? Now check it out. So now, where we go? He got the cross staff, the sinister, and a Lenape map. Oh, that's the people. Okay. But he still had all three of the tools of old two-bar cane or three ruffians. All of the tools was there. Native to Manhattan rests his left hand up on a bow. Now, this is where I come in. Because I was told to rest that I was the golden arrow. And I would rest in the silver bow. Or I would shoot from the silver bow. Right? Silver Bow is in Colorado. That's my home range. That's where my central base is, in Colorado. We'll get to that later. But right now, this bow is representative of that location because the golden arrow is in the silver bow on the Emerald Lake. That was the riddle. Now it's already been solved, that one. I'm the motherfucking golden arrow. This the silver bow. The redemption. This is me defending the family, the clan. I'm putting all this shit out there. It say up on the arms, look, up on the coat of arms, a shield. You see the shield? Now you see you holding the shield, right? Watch this. Up on the coat of arms, you see it? A shield. The 4 windmill sails, right? Now remember I showed y'all in the first one about the sailboats. And the sails had 2 different types of boat. And it say, recall the city's Dutch history. That's the beaver. Now look at the colors. Red, white, and blue. Right? As New Amsterdam. What's that? That's the port of New Orleans. But they got us thinking it's New York. But look a little closer. What do you see? There's so much stuff here, I can't go through all of the details because it'll be forever doing this. And the beavers, because they had beavers on the crest. Now, let's go back and well, let's go through this paragraph first. Okay, and flour barrels, because they had flour barrels on the crest. 6, is it the good ship Jesus? Is it Jesus of Nazareth? Is it Jesus of Pantera? Is it Jesus Justice? Is it Jesus Caesar Borgia? Which one of these motherfucking Jesuses is it? And then one of them can't be older than 500 years old, by the way, because there wasn't no J before that. But we just asking, since you motherfuckers keep talking about this Jesus